Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to do another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And finally I'm going to be doing a lineup update. I usually do a lineup update every 2 overalls that I gain. The last time that I did it was in 89, so I was supposed to do it at a 91 and then the 93, but I didn't have any time, so now I actually do. So I will be doing it at a 93 overall. Hopefully I'll do another one at a 95 overall, 97 overall, and then 99 overall, which is basically like maxed out. Every player should be a 99 overall by then. But yeah, let's go over my lineup now. So my top players is 95 overall Mike Evans, 95 Drew Bledsoe, 95 CeeDee Lamb. I have 2 more 95 overalls that I'll go over, but they're just not showing in my top 3. But anyways, let's go over all of my cards. I'll also go over all the free abilities that I do have on my team. I have quite a lot of players that have free abilities, so obviously you want to take advantage of it. Even if it's not like a really good ability, obviously any ability helps, so that's always nice to get free abilities on your players. So left tackle 92 overall Jordan Mailata. Left guard 92 Laken Tomlinson. He has a free ability. I'll go over his. Center we have 92 overall Tyler Biadasz, which are all Mary Mutmas stocking stuffer cards. So there you guys go. Right guard we have Nate Davis, and then right tackle we have Ryan Ramczyk, which is a Ghost of Madden present, I believe, 94 overall with also free ability. So before we go over my tight ends, wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks, and fullbacks, let's go over the free ability that I do have on Laken Tomlinson. So on his 4th ability slot, you can get a free ability called Screen Protector. It has dominant impact block wins on screenplays, so I have that ability. I'm probably never gonna really use it much because I don't run screenplays that much, but it's always cool to have a free ability. Then for right tackle, Ryan Ramczyk, if you go to his 4th ability slot, you have a free ability called Lifeguard. It's increases resistance to spin / club pass rush moves, which is also good because some people that go on their O-line or D-line like to do club moves and spin moves, so that can help. Then for tight end we have Donald Parham. Now I'll go over after this video, like after I go over my lineup, how to get this card, because it was so hard for me to do. It took me hours just to do one specific challenge to get him. But anyways, we have 93 overall Donald Parham, 6'8". Tight end number 2 we have Todd Heap, 92 overall, and then tight end number 3 we have 91 overall Dave Casper from season 1, so that's a very old card. Right receiver number 1 we have Mike Evans with 6 AP on him, so he has quite a lot of things on him. Right receiver number 2 we have CeeDee Lamb with 2 AP. Obviously I get a free ability on him, so I'll go over that. And then wide receiver number 3 we have out of position Deion Sanders. Running back we have 95 overall Earl Campbell. And then running back number 2, which I never use, is 91 overall out of position Rod Woodson. Never use that, but whatever, it's there. QB Drew Bledsoe, I really do like this card. He also gets free gunslinger, so I'll also go over his abilities. And then fullback, we have Christian Okoye, aka player 91 overall. So let's go over Mike Evans' abilities before we get into the free abilities, because he doesn't really get any free abilities, I don't think. Yeah, he doesn't. So we have 1 AP deep out elite, we have 3 AP red zone threat, and 2 AP run off elite. I really like using run off elite on him, because I love to run stretch plays to the left side, which is where he lines up for me, so that's why I have run off elite. It's a really underrated ability, but I actually love using it. And then for CeeDee Lamb, we also have Energizer on him. I don't know, I just had a free AP, so I might as well use it on Energizer. So replenish stamina after successful skill moves. I love doing jukes and spins with him. Really good. He also has a free ability, short in elite 0 AP, improved catching on short passes inside the numbers. Good ability. And then we have 1 AP mid and elite, which is the ability that I use most on him. Improved catching on medium passes inside the numbers. I love doing crossing routes. The reason why I use replenish is he has 94 juke and 94 spins, so he's definitely good with successful skill moves, which is why I like to have the replenish stamina, because he can do more of like those skill moves, I guess you can say. But Earl Campbell, we have Freight Train, which is increased chance to break the next tackle attempt. Obviously when you get it activated, you need a couple rushes for 10+ yards. And then for his ability over here, we have Bulldozer, more powerful truck animations. I would have Bruiser on him for 3 AP right over here, but I don't really like using stiff arm animations. I don't really like them this year, so I don't really use that. So I basically saved an AP point there. Then for Drew Bledsoe, I really like this card. It's really good. He has perfect accuracies, he has good speed, and he's 6'5", so That's always nice. He has running gun, grants perfect passing while on the run. And then he also has free gunslinger, which is always nice. And then I also put fearless on him, which is immune to defensive pressure while in the pocket, which is a really, really good ability. You should have fearless on every quarterback, regardless of what AP it costs, because it's such a good ability. And then for Christian Okoye, we have a Vanguard ability, Nightmare. So obviously he starts with this, like when you first load into the game, you have him for 3 plays, and then the ability like goes off for I think 6 or 9 plays, and then it comes back on for 3 plays, and then so on. So it's dominant impact blocks. So when I obviously have it activated, then I go in I form and I just run stretches, and he's a beast with that ability. Now let's go over my defense side of the ball. I also have a lot of free abilities on the defense side. So for free safety, we have Quandre Diggs. Then I use my free safeties and like my backups for strong safety and free safety a lot. So that's why I have like a decent free safety backup and strong safety backup. So we have short 5'9" Quandre Diggs. He's still a really good player. He has really good hit power. So I'm not really mad about him. It's not like I use him anyways. We have Xavier McKinney, which is really, really good. I like that he's tall. We have Kayvon Thibodeau. We have Mike Singletary, which is my 93 overall middle linebacker. We have 92 overall Devin Bush. This is a card that I don't use at all, but it's just there just to be there. I could always sell him when I want. We have 0 AP Speedster on Micah Parsons. I'm not going to go over every free ability, but I'm just saying right now that off the top of my head because that's what I remember. But this Micah card is really good. Strong safety, we have another Cowboy, Darren Woodson. And then strong safety 2, we have Isaiah Palomeo from the competitive pass, obviously. Cornerback number 1, we have Harold Carmichael, out of position. Really, really good card. I have a ton of abilities on him, so that's a really good card. Cornerback number 2, we have Dion. And cornerback number 3, we have Chidobe Awuzie. Pretty good card. He's been getting a lot of picks recently. And then cornerback number 4, which I don't really use that much, is Jair Alexander. His 90 overall from Most Feared a while ago. Right end, I have Aaron Donald. Defensive tackles, I have Sam Adams and Jordan Davis. Both have inside stuff. I love to use inside stuff for my defensive tackles. And left end, I have Ed Tutal Jones. So yeah, a lot of pretty good players on my defensive side of the ball. I like my offense more, I would say. So Quandre Diggs gets free tip drill, so might as well have that on him. Micah, free speedster. Then if we go to cornerbacks, this is where I want to go over all the abilities, because this guy has free tip drill. He also gets 2 AP pick artists and 1 AP medium route KO with universal coverage for obviously 0 AP. He's 6'8" with 96 zone, 94 man, 94 speed. Really good card. I wish his speed was 95, but at this point it doesn't matter. He has such a long reach that it shouldn't hurt him to be able to, pick off passes. But universal coverage on Dion with 2 AP medium route KO and 1 AP pick artist. Pretty good abilities for both of my corners. And then for Chidobe Awuzie, I have just universal coverage on him. I don't like putting any abilities or any X factors on any of my other players besides corners because they don't really, it's harder to activate them. I'll just say that. Aaron Donald, we have 2 AP under pressure. Then obviously both of my defensive tackles have 2 AP inside stuff. And that's pretty much it for my defense. Special teams, my kick returner and punt returner is Dion. My long snapper is Ryan Ramczyk. Kickoff specialist, Daniel Carson. Kicker Daniel Carson, and then punter Ray Guy. So best punter in the game, I guess. Then that's my specialist. I'm not gonna go over everything, but that's just basically how it looks. Strategy, I use the Cowboys offensive playbook and the Chiefs defensive playbook. That's my strategy item. I don't really use it, but I guess it's there. Those are my uniforms, my stadium, and my head coach John Madden, obviously RIP. Now let's go over how to get the Donald Parham card, because I'm sure you guys are probably wondering how to get the card. I'm sure you guys know how to, but I'll just go over some stuff that I did to really help me out with the challenge. So if we go to Frozen Forge, obviously you want to complete all the challenges, and then you get up to 85 stars and you get Donald Parham. It's pretty simple, but this challenge right here, Heart of Stone, this is probably the challenge that basically everyone is stuck on, and for obvious reasons, you have to get 3 sacks. And then you don't want to allow more than 100 yards. You don't really have to worry about the don't allow more than 100 yards. Because as you guys can see, I did a lot of these challenges on 1 star because I didn't bother doing them. And I have a lot of other challenges that I'm not going to do because I'm not going to waste my time on getting a star fantasy pack. But basically what I did is I'll just show you. Obviously, I'm not going to go through the challenge again, but it's on all pro simulations. So it is very hard. What I did struggle with is getting pressure on the quarterback fast enough, because they would just throw the ball really quick and then I wouldn't have like any time. But if we just go to a defensive challenge really quick, then I'll show you what exact plays that I did, because obviously I did certain plays that I want to show you guys that really helped me get through this. This better not be all offensive plays, is it? Yes, all right, perfect. Right here, don't allow touchdowns. So obviously this is not the exact challenge, but if you go to the Heart of Stone challenge, I'll show you how to complete it, and I'll show you what plays I actually used to complete it. There was a lot of cheesy blitzes that I did use. Now, if you guys want to search up how to like set these blitzes up, then I'm not going to show you in this video because it'll be forever. But I use this linebacker blitz 0, I use spinner, and I use Samuel blitz. Those are all the blitzes that I used to sack the quarterback. A lot of times I usually pass rush with my defensive tackle in like these challenges, so that I could get as much pressure as I want, because I'm actually pretty good at that. But yeah, I mainly use spinner though. Spinner was what really helped me. I'm not going to show you guys how to set up because it's going to take forever to show you to set up every play, but this is what I use to sack the quarterback, and it usually helps obviously when they're not freaking running the ball. Of course they're running the ball, but it does help stop the run, which is why I love using spinner. But if they actually go into a pass formation, then I'll actually show you how to use the splits. But it's actually pretty good, and it gets to the quarterback pretty quickly. But that's basically the blitzes that I used. It took me like 5 tries to complete that challenge. So if it takes you guys like an hour to obviously finish that challenge, then that's probably how long it's gonna take you. If you guys are lucky, then you'll probably get it first try. Obviously, it does help having better players than what I do. I try to have the best players that I can have, but I'm sure you guys have better players than I do, so it's easier to complete challenges. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't, and let me know down in the comments below what your overall of your team is and what your favorite players are, because I'm sure you guys have a bunch of nice cards. Anyways, don't forget to keep God first, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.